there it is, Bradley Beal.
20 minutes, now coming off the bench. Beal, good look off the screen.
He's smooth.
I just love how
tight on the miss. I think what we're really learning is that Jason Kidd, this team is a reflection of Kidd, and that's how he played the game every night.
He did.
With
the pants being that length, Jim, they might put a sleeve on it just to hold it.
Bradley Beal at Washington, 6 of 16. That's 38. And they are hitting everything now in the fourth quarter. Bradley Beal. Still plenty of time. The Bucks are down 10. Well, they would have to work for this one, and it would be.
That was 2 feet short. Beal challenge, knocked it down anyway. Great concentration by Bradley Beal.
Well, they're keeping him active, though. They make
transition points in the last 2 games, and that's not indicative of this basketball team, but it's also starting on the defensive end. The fact that in the last 2 games they've given up over 100 points, almost.
He's 5 of 10 from the field. Baseline jumper good from Bradley Beal in the third. Beal for the open shot, good.
Boy, did an excellent job of just running.
2:45 to play in the third. Whiz by 10. Beal again. How do you like that? Had won 2 in a row and then dropped a tough game to Portland the other night.
Portland's a tough team to beat.
Beal's got the touch.
Yeah.
In an interview earlier.
Make it Wall. Gives it up to Beal. Knocks down the shot.
And that forced him to decide to go with the pass.
Here's Wall to Beal. Beal steps baseline, going off the glass and in. What a pretty shot, Phil. From our angle, you could see him aiming. Quartet for Beal. Tough fading, arcing shot. Beal hits it. He had to adjust on that.
Work to do. Yeah. By the time we get to January 1, I think we're going to be halfway there. And the road.
On the road, yeah. Brad Beal, his second field.
I'm telling the official right now, hey, you're calling moving picks on us. Make sure you do the same.
Beal, as his man fell down, and he scores. Beal off a screen for the open shot, good. Wizards are the 6th best field goal percentage. 5-0 run by the Jazz. Beal on the baseline. Beal 2 for 2. And you come off the bench, I'm not so sure you love doing that, but he has made the most of it.
I think this time in your career, you understand that.
He went to training camp with the Pacers after Duke, but then he decided to get into coaching. So he didn't really play.
Okay. Tough shot by Brad.
After leading by 11, their largest. Beal challenged by Cantor. He'll take the shot and hit it. Bradley Beal, 7 of 14 from the 15 deal. Here's Beal off the screen. Now he takes the shot and hits.
Bradley.
Points. Beal nearly had it stripped. Tough shot by Beal is good. Not only is Phoenix getting it up and down on the court. Rose played only 10 games last year. And then the injury as Beal connects. Puts Washington back on top.
Over 4 per game. Yeah, just a terrific player.
Beal off the screen. They're going to need some hot shooting, and he's providing it.
Fine, but tonight not shooting so well.
Beal stops for his jumper good. Beal keeping
A dangerous team, and don't be surprised if they're right at the top at the end of the season.
Bradley Beal with the short jumper. He has 12 points now. So ever 5 and 26, and not get any easier with this 3-game road trip. Cousins back now for Sacramento, and they have to go to Portland.
So, teams think that they're going to take him out of the action by making moves like that. I think they got another thing coming. John dispelled that thought.
Yeah, he's a tough guy, and
20-minute delay, 25-minute delay.
tough to recover from.
Well, it is for us, but not for these guys.
Well, you know, you get your sweat going.
Wing, 2 good pass from James to find him.
Yeah, last 3 games he's averaged 9, just under 10 points a game, and a bank shot.
I heard him call bank. These young players on the floor, it makes a difference, guys.
2 teams have the same record. They also shoot very well. And there is Beal.
As advertised right there to open the game with Russell Westbrook.
John Wall, facilitator, off the left side to Beal, curl cutting. Arkston sticks to 17-footer. Robertson.
Green still shooting 40%. Tells you how hot he had been before those last couple.
Exactly. What was he, 1 for 13 or so in the last couple games? And
Andy Whitman calls timeout. He and Pop may want to just meet together and say, are we going to have somebody stop somebody tonight?
I'm telling you.
We don't care, do we?
Hey, it's 80s.
But still 53% shooting. Now that is a sweet stroke. Bradley Beal, and you said it, you had to bring it up. His 3rd bucket, he's got 6.
Because it's like bumper cars. You're getting bumped.
There are black and blues delivered in this one. Beal. Smooth looking jump shot for Beal.
3:48 to play before halftime. A lot of talk, of course, with fans. Is the battle, I guess you could say, for the
Morgan Franklin Consulting, big capabilities, local roots, morganfranklin.com. Jeep, visit jeep.com to learn more. And by Kevin Hart's The Wedding Ringer in Fielton.
75. San Antonio 72.
Trying to snap this streak here in the nation's capital, and overall to this team, got 13 points from.
It's got to be difficult for Coach Thibodeau, knowing whether Derek's going to play or not. The good news is he played in 13 of their 15 games last month as Brad Beal knocks
pump fake, but not letting them step back where they step over the line. So how often you see that during an NBA game?
You actually practice that?
Oh, absolutely. Footwork over there playing out of the corner because there's no space.
Wall and Beal. What do you make of their ability as Beal pulls up on cue and knocks one down? If you nitpick about this Washington team, people like to talk. This could turn into a rematch in the playoffs in April. Brad Beal makes it a 1-point game.
You know, all I want for Christmas is his jump shot. We can review that. We can't see it now.
Only 5 minutes to go now. Beal right over Gasol. Brad Beal with a smooth-looking jump shot.
That was a...
Butler, Beal, Humphreys, Seraphin, and Andre Miller for Washington as Beal delivers the jumper.
Into duress.
Oh, Marcin Gortat might have gotten away with a travel. Here's Beal. Such a smooth delivery.
Yeah, the one guy right now, I think.
Just keep an eye because we know that things are going to pick up.
He kicks it back out to Beal. He won't stop shooting. Brad Beal.
Look yet, and he hit it. They don't double team. They won't double team Aldridge in the middle. And Beal hits just off the top of the key. No first 3 of the game for Damian Lillard. And the Trailblazers starting to warm up from behind the arc. Beal answers back at the other end. Way.
When you're playing a real good basketball team, which the Wizards are, you can't just depend on that 3-point shot.
It's out top, had to be chased down by Beal. Shot clock at 8. Beal head fakes Myers-Leonard and then hits the jumper.
You've got to play Beal. Beal, number 3 pick.
4-1 loss to the Pacers in the Eastern Conference semis. Bradley Beal knocks it in, and you see Beal. This is going to be basket counts foul. I think it's Flalo coming back.
Patience, he was able to get a nice hoop.
Offense is flowing beautifully right now. Beal from the outside. The Florida Gators, a shooter. And the good thing that you like,
he has to do things at the 3 position because of the ways the 3 position is able to close on him.
Yeah, it's something that he just seems a little uncomfortable doing and physically not able to maybe handle.
Auburn bit there.
That might put his status in jeopardy for their final game of the trip, which is in Phoenix. That's the killer right there, Bradley Beal.
Hey. Switch it.
Beal glides, elevates, and hits.
Nice shot by Brad, pulling up a lot of blue jerseys there, but still able to deliver the pass.
8 seconds to shoot. Beal with a quick trigger. That liquid-looking jump shot.
All start. Sometimes it's just actually communicating on the defensive side of the floor. You would think it would be something that's very easy, but it doesn't matter if you're in pop.
Bradley Beal to operate for the Wizards. Around Seraphin. Perfect execution there. Beal off the screen. Up to 16 now.
To the wing, and Beal steps in for 2 and nails it. Bradley Beal.
He's a good shooting guard. He's big. He's got ears.
Hand off to Beal. Foul line, jumper. Got it. Bradley Beal. Now in double figures with Edel.
They're too good of shooters. They got too many good shooters.
84-77. Beal bangs in a 2. 7th
quarter for Dinwiddie. Beal works free and hits the jumper.
Range game, a little bit different than John Wall. Mirotic, he blows right on in. Oh, that's blocked out of there by Seraphin. Great drive by Nico, but Seraphin came in and got Nene. Steal. Wall. Oh my goodness. Again, sometimes you wonder how he threads his way. It's like going around traffic cone.
Here's Nene for Seraphin. Ricochets to Beal for the hanging shot. Good. Temple. Nene dumps it off for Beal. He turns on the baseline and bounces one in. Stopping the drought.
Too big, right on the money, over top of the first defender, and Al shot it before the other one could bottom.
Beal. Bradley Beal shooting almost
6'3" at best.
And he could rebound. He'd be double-figure rebound. Bradley Beal with a nice shot from the corner. That stops the run after they'd missed 4 straight shots. Zal pretty well.
Oh, it certainly does.
And Beal hits the shot from the corner.
Third. Beal. So first Beal on a fast break at one sequence earlier this third quarter. Beal. Yes. So Beal got off to the slow start, but he has come on.
17 points, 5 rebounds, 8 assists. Marquee matchup tonight with Damian Lillard, who scored 11 with 4 boards and 7 assists. Wizards led by 20. Beal around a screen from Nene.
So often it seems like he has
play. Wizards by 7. Beal off a screen. That's huge.
Boy, you know what I saw there? I saw him.
The Jazz have 6 more shots than the Washington Wizards. 4 offensive rebounds. Wizards have none. And Jazz have 0 turnovers.
Yeah, that's a great stat. Good look, and the ball is loose. Exum couldn't grab the handle. They clear to Beal. Favors gets back, puts up the hand. The shot is down.
That's one of the few 50-50 balls that Jazz.
Ball turns the corner off to Gooden. Beal weaves his way inside for 2.
I really like this game. He's my favorite up-and-coming 2.
Here's Bradley Beal, gets a screen from Nene and hits. He's now scored. It's a hard team to defend.
Bradley Beal hitting the wing jumper. You know, we mentioned the 30 points a game. Everybody knows you can score, Rick, but you're just at the rim, on the perimeter.
Bradley Beal banking it in.
So Beal's got 11 walls.
Beal works for a tough shot, and he scores the Wizards' first field goal in 6 attempts. Lately, Nerlens Noel has been playing up to par. Beal with the open shot, good.
Right now, they're getting every shot they want. They're moving the ball around, but more importantly, setting some good picks. That was a nice pick by Nene who got Beal the open look.
Washington. Beal baseline gets an open look, but rims it and it stays in.
Well, I like that two-man game. Quick passes.
He just tore through Chicago.
And keep in mind, they still were getting players like Andre Miller good acclimated to this team. They were mid-season additions.
4,000 points in a career, and the answer is no, it could not. Stilt. Noel. That's a nice play. Beal connects.
It really is. Good job of moving his man and utilizing.
They won a total of 5 road games all season. Beal on his fadeaway, good off the glass.
No, he was looking to make that pass to Gortat, who was about to cut the
first sweep over the Knicks since '84-'85. Here's Beal, who shoots the jumper and hits. In fact, it was just the second time in the history of this series that the Wizards have.
Strong last night was just dealing with fouls from the get-go, trying to deal with Russell Westbrook.
It's tough to get in rhythm when you're worried about fouling the whole time.
Beal connects. Another turnover. Beal in transition. Bradley Beal set his career.
Straight line drive. I really think that's where we're wasting time with the pick and roll.
Beal with a leaner. And I think Dwayne Tickman made a really good point. Right, Todd said he would like to have been a Marine, although Jimmy Keeps and Zach Randolph would have made a hell of a Marine.
Great shot.
Banked in by Bradley Beal.
And Luke Ba'amute.
And their job is pretty simple, Mark. They don't have to make any shots. All they have to do is defend. It was really baseline referee Justin Van Dyne's call. Sessions went to pass it. The Sixers closed off the passing lane, and he put it back down and dribbled. That's not good.
Doesn't go. Lopez tries to keep it alive. Nene! Big finish. Nets in front by 17. We have just over a minute to go in this first half. Beal, quick move around Brown. Lays it in and a foul.
One of the few plays that they have gone a little too fast and just not a good shot.
Beal, the leaning jumper. Boy, he is so fundamentally.
8 there. Nearly came up with the steal.
Cross court for Beal. His baseline shot is a beauty. Manned Atlanta squad as Mike Budenholzer decides to rest all of his starters. Bradley Beal makes certain of that. Beal.
Shaky start. Very exciting, Mark. Oh, yeah. At some point, fans expecting scoring. There it is. Ready to take. First bucket.
Beal goes off glass.
Up and down ride all season for the Wizards. It's been up and down for Bradley Beal today. And absorbing the contact, and that is number 6.
11 of 17 as a team. 58-49, under a minute to go, first half. Beal, pull-up jump, bottom. Bradley Beal is scorching.
You get the foul there. You got to do a better job guarding the screen and roll, Toronto.
Beal drills it. Long two-pointer. Bradley Beal is locked in. They have a new shot clock to work with. DeRozan, the fake on Porter, the drive and kick. Williams, tight defense there from Wall. Williams, the runner.
To give it up.
Bradley Beal shakes loose off the screen and knocks down the jumper. Nothing but net. His head coach.
Beal hit him on the side of the head. First foul. So we'll send you back to Los Angeles. Sage Steele, Doug Collins, and Jalen Rose sprint halftime. Bazemore gets around that screen really well. Beal lost the handle, got it back, takes the 3, and gives Washington the lead.
And balance offensively. No one guy dominates for the Hawks. Beal, the pull-up jump, goes down. What a smooth stroke, Bradley Beal.
Paul Pierce hearing it from the Atlanta crowd. And if you learn anything from the first round, as Paul Pierce obliterated the Toronto team and fan base.
That's it. Here's Beal. And Korver closed. Now Beal is free. And hits. And it's a 7-point lead. A timeout by.
Against Toronto, they've continued that defensive pressure against Atlanta.
And they set a team record for field goal defense during the regular season when they were number 2.
But that's the only one.
Wizards have kept their starters on the floor. Beal coming off the screen. Beal's jumper is good. And it's back to a 5-point lead.
But he's got to cover a lot of ground against Paul, who's had a remarkable shooting night.
Schroeder guarding Beal. Beal, the jump shot. He's got 30. Bradley Beal. Atlanta leads at 14-8. Gortat on a kick. Beal, the jumper. Oh, so smooth. Bradley Beal coming off a career playoff high. 34 points. Nene spins on Muscala. Put it off his body so it wasn't a travel. Beal is open. And he sticks the J. They went on a 19-game winning streak. They set a franchise record with 60 wins. Beal's jumper. It goes down for Bradley Beal.
19.6 assists here in Game 4. Played through the flu in Game 3 was not a factor. Beal connects from outside. And he's got a game high. Atlanta stepping up defensively, and they were a good defensive team in the regular season. Shot clock at 3. Beal. It is
13 fouls. We may be seeing some free throw shooting before we're done, Dave.
Now we haven't had a ton. Both teams with 15. Beal hits. And again, a 6-point game. Bradley Beal with 23. Here's Beal. Open look. Knocks it down. Washington back on top for the first time since 3:30.